Thank you for joining me. Really nice to see you. We'll start seated. So cross one shin in front of the other one. Let your palms rest on your thighs. And for a moment, just shift your weight ever so slightly forward and back, side to side, until you really feel this center point where you're seated on your sit bones. The spine is nice and long, and then the shoulders can just drop down and away from the ears. Close into your eyes. Feel the back of the neck nice and long, and the crown of the head expanding up into the sky. Taking this few moments in the beginning of practice to arrive, to let go of whatever happened before or whatever might happen later. So this is really the time to be here now, to be present, and to check in with yourself, noticing how you're feeling. Become aware of your breath. See if you can just smooth out any rough edges along the way. So it's a smooth inhale and a smooth exhale. Inhale, the belly and chest rise, and then exhale, gently draw the belly button towards the spine. Inhale for 4 counts. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take an easy breath in and an easy breath out. Returning to your normal length of breath, same length of inhale and exhale. Bring your left fingertips to the mat on the side and then reach the right arm up. Begin to arc over to the left side. Gently push into your left hand to really ground the right sit bone. Inhale, create more length. Exhale, maybe you can look up to the sky. Just one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Right fingertips to the side now and left hand up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, arc over. Left sit bone really rooted into the ground. Relax the left shoulder. On the inhale, lengthen even further. And exhale, open up a little bit more. One more breath. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left thigh and the left hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Now stay twisted and reach your left arm up alongside your ear. And then lower the right shoulder any amount towards the right knee. Really allow the left side to open by breathing into the left side of the ribcage. Deep inhale here. Full exhale. Good. Inhale, come back to center and release the twist. Very nice. Second side. So the left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh and the right hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Reach your right arm up and then lower the left shoulder any amount down towards the left knee and breathe deeply into the right side of the rib cage. Lovely. Inhale, come back to center. Release the twist. Interlace your fingers and push your palms forward round your spine. On the inhale, reach your arms up and really lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bring your hands back into parallel to the floor and round your spine. A few times more. So inhale, sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round, really pushing the hands forward. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale, round your spine. Beautiful. Release your hands. And then come into your tabletop. Great. So tabletop, we're really pressing the palms into the floor, pressing the shins and the toes into the floor. Very good. Let's do some work for our shoulders. So on the inhale, just let your chest drop and allow the shoulder blades to crunch towards one another. Good. And then exhale, push your hands into the mat and create more space between the shoulder blades. So you're kind of moving down on the inhale and up on the exhale. That's it. So inhale, shoulder crunching. Exhale, pushing out, creating space. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to neutral. Cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart. Exhale, round. Again, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round, really letting the head hang. Twice more, inhale. Beautiful, and exhale. Last one, inhale, really opening the shoulders wide. And then exhale, round. Good. Come back to neutral spine. Lift your right leg out behind you, flexing the foot. Leg is at hip height. Nice. And the toes are pointing down towards the floor. Strong core. Lift your left arm alongside your left ear. Thumb is pointing up to the sky. Yes. Good. Inhale, lengthen further. There we go. Exhale, round the spine. Bring your knee, elbow, and nose together. Inhale, lengthen out. And then exhale, round. Very good. Twice more. Inhale, create more length. On the exhale, become more grounded. Last time. Inhale. Lovely. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. And then exhale, come back into tabletop. Just take a breath here. Feeling the length of the spine. Lovely. And then come to the second side. So lift the left leg up to hip height. Strong core, reach the right arm up. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, become more grounded. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, round. Now lengthen out long. And then lower the knee and the hand onto the mat. Very good. Tabletop. Tuck your toes under and then come to stand on your knees. Nice. And remember always, if the floor is too hard, you can always double up your mat for your knees. Good. Lovely. Now engage your glutes, bring your belly button towards your spine, and then reach your left hand towards your left heel and reach your right arm up to the sky. Maybe you can look up to the sky as well, and then take a deep breath in here, and a full breath out. One more cycle. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Come back to center. And then reach the right hand to the right heel and the left arm up to the sky. Still engaging the glutes. 2 cycles of breath here. Good. Come back to center. You can keep your toes tucked. Let's come into puppy dog. So you're walking your hands forward. Hips are on top of your knees and the forehead bows onto the mat. Then from here, lower your elbows onto the mat as well and bring your hands into a prayer and then draw your thumbs to the back of your neck like this. Yes, exactly. That's great. So you get this really deep, lovely opening of the shoulders and the triceps. And you can increase the sensation by gently drawing your elbows towards you. Lovely. Breathing deeply here, enjoying this opening. Good. And then lengthen your arms out again and gently walk your hands back underneath your shoulders in tabletop. And then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. You may bend one knee, stretch the other one, allowing yourself to ease into the pose. Really listening to what your body needs. And then find some stillness in your down dog. Really pushing your hands down and away, creating space between the shoulder blades. Remember what we did in tabletop earlier. So really spiral the triceps down, the biceps up. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower back down. Twice more, inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Now walk your feet towards your hands. Let your upper body hang and grab a hold of opposite elbows. And if you like, you can very gently sway from side to side. Really letting gravity do the work here. That's great. And then release your hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthening the spine. Then bring your hands onto your hips, elbow in towards one another, lengthen even further. And then come all the way to stand in your Tadasana, in your mountain pose. Taking a moment to arrive, noticing the quality of your breath, and feeling the different sensations in your body. Reach your arms up now and hook your thumbs together. Good. Inhale, lengthen even further. Exhale, arc over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale over to the left. Very good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, Tadasana. Nice. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, really growing up tall. Exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and step your feet back into downward facing dog. Knees, thighs, and hips are reaching up to the sky. Really lengthen the spine and relax the back of the neck. Now step your right foot between your hands and lower the back knee. You can keep the toes tucked today. And then bring your hands onto your front thigh. Good. Bring your belly button to your spine. And then think of the left hip coming forward and the right hip coming back. So you're really opening the left hip flexors here. Very good. Yes. Nice. Now from here, can we come into a high lunge by lifting the back knee off the mat and coming up higher? Who knows? Yes. Being gentle, yes. Good. Making it work for yourself. Good. And then reach your arms up, palms touching in your high lunge. Just for 2 cycles of breath. Deep inhale into the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, belly button to spine. Good. Bring your hands onto the mat and then step back into downward facing dog. Stay in down dog and breathe deeply. Inhaling into the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine. Yeah. Really creating this space between the shoulder blades and shoulders down and away from the ears. 1 more cycle of breath here. Good. When you're ready, step your left foot between your hands now. Lower the knee. Keep the back toes tucked. And then bring your hands onto your front thigh. And again, think of belly button to spine. And now the right hip forward and the left hip pulls back. And then maybe you can go a bit deeper to really receive this opening of the hip flexors. Good. 1 more breath. From here, lift the back knee and then come up into your high lunge. That was good. Reach your arms up, palms touching. Deep breath into the chest. Exhale, belly button to spine. 1 more cycle here. Good. Hands onto the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Let's flush it out by rolling immediately into an upward facing dog. So inhale, lift the heels up, roll your spine forward, all the way into an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Stay in your down dog. Come back to your breath. Notice your thoughts. Lovely. On your next inhale, reach your right leg out behind you. Keeping the hips square, keeping the weight even in the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen even further. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Lower the back heel, come up into warrior 2. Good. Nice. Knee over the toes. Tailbone gently tucked under. And then soft energy flowing through the hands. Look over your front middle finger. Maybe sit a little bit deeper. One more cycle of breath. Good. Inhale, flip your right palm up to the sky and come into your reverse warrior. Left hand lightly sliding along the back leg. On the exhale, come into extended side angle, so resting the right forearm onto the right thigh and the left arm alongside the left ear. So we're going to move between the two poses. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm lifts up. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Twice more, inhale. Beautiful, exhale. Last time, inhale. And then exhale. Really feeling this length from the back foot to the front fingers. And then come back into warrior two for one little moment. And on an exhale, hands back onto the mat. Lift the back heel, step back into downward facing dog. Vinyasa of your choice, half or full chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog. Option to roll directly into up dog. So whatever you need, listen to your body. Very good. No rush, take your time and arrive in down dog. On your next inhale, reach the left leg out behind you. Really lengthening the leg away from you. Inhale. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Lower the back heel, come up into warrior two. Pushing the back foot back, the front foot forward. Very strong legs. And then feeling this light energy flowing through your arms. Maybe sit a little bit deeper. Good. Nice. Let's find our flow. On the inhale, left palm flips up. Come into reverse warrior. Exhale, left arm onto left thigh, right arm alongside the ear. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Good. Exhale, right arm alongside the ear. Extended side angle. That's it. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Nice. Last one. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Stay here and feel this length from the fingertips to the back foot. And then come up into warrior two. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Find your vinyasa, your transition, or stay in down dog. Whatever your body needs. Moving with your breath. Really lovely. Nice. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees and look to your hands. And then step or hop to your hands into Uttanasana, forward fold. Well done. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, arms by your side. Close your eyes again. Feel prana flowing in your body. Some areas you might feel it a bit more, maybe in your chest, in your hands, palms. Notice the quality of your breath. Lovely. And then open your eyes. So deeply rooting your feet and your weight spread along across all four corners of your feet. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Good. Still try to really stretch the standing leg, the left leg. So the knee doesn't have to come right up into the chest. It's more important to try and find the length in the standing leg. And then begin to circle your ankle. Both ways, so changing the direction as well. Lovely. From here, we'll come into Garudasana, eagle pose. So the right thigh crosses over the left. Option to have the toes then here on the floor for more balance. Or maybe you can double hook your toes. Once you're here, cross the left arm over the right. And then also double binding your arms, pushing your hands in towards one another, and then gently lift your elbows up. The deeper you sit down, the easier it is actually to balance. So let's have a look. That's good, yeah. Very nice, everyone. Just one more breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And then come to stand, release the hands, Tadasana. Taking a moment to feel the left side of the body, the right side of the body. And then bring the left knee into the chest. Really growing through the standing leg and through the crown of the head. Finding your point of focus. And then circle your ankle. Changing the direction. Good. And notice your mind now. So maybe you've already have some thoughts of fear about what's coming next. It's not necessary. We're still here just circling our ankle. Okay, now cross the left thigh over the right, either placing the toes onto the mat or maybe hooking them behind the right calf. And then bring the right arm on top of the left. Pushing the hands in towards one another and then gently lift your elbows up. Really breathing into the back of the heart, in between shoulder blades. Nice, nice. Good. And you just try again, you know, if you lose your balance. That's all it is. It really doesn't matter. Okay, just one more breath. And then release. Tadasana. Good job. Nice. Okay, come to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lifting up. Exhale, fold. Step your feet back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Stay here. Really push your thighs and knees up to the sky. Inhale, shift your weight forward over your hands. Exhale, shift back. Twice more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Last time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Very good. Now shift your weight forward. Lower the knees and lower yourself all the way down to lay on the mat. Very good. Regulate your breathing. Notice where your mind is. Reach your arms out in front of you. Thumbs are pointing up to the sky. Toes are pressing into the mat. So we're going to lift opposite hand and opposite leg. So on the inhale, reach your right arm up and the left arm up. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Keep creating more and more length. Lovely. Very good. And on the way up, you can also look up. And then when you go down, you can lower down. Perfect. That's it. So, yes, lovely. One more time each side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Last time, inhale. And then exhale, release down. For a moment, you can create a pillow for your head with your hands. Maybe you want to shake your seat from side to side to just loosen out the lower back. Very nice. So lengthen your arms out again. And you have probably guessed it. On our next inhale, we will lift both arms up and both legs up. Shalabhasana. So inhale, reach your arms up and then lift both legs up. Good. And now notice your mind. Everything is impermanent. Remember that. This will be gone in just a second and you'll have forgotten about it. So just one more breath, maybe lift up a little bit higher. You can do it. Nice. And then relax. Good. Create a pillow for your head. And gently shake your seat from side to side. Really sending your breath into the area of your back that feels a little bit tense or tight now. And see if you can really release your muscles with your breath. Good. Now from here, come onto your elbows and the forearms are parallel to the sides of your mat, Sphinx pose. And then draw your elbows towards you and draw your chest forward. Just staying here and breathing into the chest. Good. The belly button still is engaged and the lower belly kind of draws up to the spine. So we're not hanging in the lower back. So we're creating more length in the spine. 2 more cycles of breath here. Nice. And then release. From here, bring the left arm out to the side. And the right hand comes flat onto the ground. You can take a look for a second. I know it's a bit hard to see on the screen. And then the right toes, they will pull over and maybe come onto the floor. So we're stretching the left shoulder. Like that. That's it, exactly. Yes. And then stay here and breathe. try to just let go of any unnecessary tension, maybe applying a little bit less effort if possible. Can you find the nice parts of this pose, you know, really enjoying it? 2 more cycles of breath. Good, and then release, gently peel yourself off and come to lay on your belly. And then the right arm comes out to the side, the left hand presses into the mat, and then the left toes pull you over until you receive this lovely opening of the right shoulder. Good. Peel yourself off. Come to lay on your belly. And then push both hands into the mat and shift your seat back to come into a short child's pose. Really lengthening the spine, sending your breath into the muscles along the spine here. Nice. From here, walk your hands in and come to sit on your heels for 1 moment. And then you will put your seat on one side, coming into this kind of mermaid seat. But if that's not good for your hips or your knees, you can simply come to sit cross-legged. Good. From here, so your seat is on the right side, and then the right arm comes up as well, and you're gently arcing over to the left. And then looking up to the sky, just lengthening the right side. Really nice. Good, come back. And then take some weight into your hands to transfer over to the other side. So your seat is now on the left arm reaches up and you're arcing over, maybe looking up to the sky. Good, come back to center and come to sit on your seat, so legs out in front of you. And then we'll come to lay down in Supta Baddha Konasana, so that's the feet together, knees apart. And also grab a hold of opposite elbows above your head. So you get this nice opening of the shoulders, chest, and of course, your hips. Make sure the back of the neck is nice and long, so ever so slightly tuck your chin into your chest. And then scan your body and see if you're holding any unnecessary tension, maybe in your shoulders or in your face. And really letting go. Any tight areas in the body, send your breath into that area. And on the exhale, always an opportunity to let go of any tension, of any thoughts, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. From here, just let go of your elbows and with the help of your hands, bring your knees to close. Feet flat on the mat now and knees pointing up to the sky. Dynamic bridge, Setu Bandhasana. On the inhale, allow the pelvis to rise up and reach your arms overhead. Exhale, pelvis lowers down, arms down by your side. Do this a few times more, really with your own breath. So the inhale opens up, and on the exhale, as you roll down, really try to feel every single vertebra along the way. Lovely. And then the next time you roll your hips up, interlace your fingers underneath you and snuggle your shoulders in closer towards one another. Stay here, really engaging the glutes, keeping the knees nice and parallel, pushing up and forward. Listening to your breath here. Can you hear it flowing in your throat and chest? Notice where your mind is. Come back to your breath. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Good, and then release your hands and very slowly come to lay down. Good. From here, flex your right foot and lift the foot up to the sky. Interlace your hands around your thigh, at the back of your thigh, if possible, otherwise around your knee, and you can keep your knee bent. From here, really push your thigh into your hands. So we really want to create length in the spine and in the pelvis. So it's not about drawing your leg closer to your face. It's really about pushing the thigh into the hands. And if you like, you can lengthen your left leg out along the floor, flexing the toes up to the sky. Stay here, breathing deeply. Really feel like your spine is returning to its natural curves. Good, and then release the right foot. Bring the left leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands around the back of your thigh if possible, otherwise the knee. And then really push the thigh into the hands to create more length in the spine and to allow the pelvis to neutralize. And then maybe lengthen the right leg out along the floor. Really nice. Good. Release your left foot and bring your right leg in. Place one hand on either knee, But then lengthen your arms as long as they can. So your arms are straight and your knees are almost on top of your hips, depends how long your arms are. And then just from here, it's almost like Apanasana, hugging your knees into your chest. This is just really to ground the hip sockets and the lower back a bit more. And you can gently rock from side to side. You can also draw very gentle circles. So really, whatever you like, whatever feels good for you. Nice. And then come into Shavasana, lengthening the legs out wide, feet are dropping out. But before we let go completely, let's do a tiny bit of breath work. So place both hands onto your belly. Elbows are still resting on the ground. You can close your eyes. And then we'll do a 3-part breathing. So you will inhale 1/3 into your belly, inhale 1/3 into your chest, and then inhale the last third up all the way to the crown of your head. And then you pause your breath and then exhale, release everything out. So 1/3 into the belly, 1/3 into the chest, 1/3 up to the crown of your head. Pause, exhale, release everything out. So work in your own timing. Finished the round you're on. And then when you're finished, just take an easy breath in, an easy breath out. And then return to your effortless, free breath. Allow the arms to open up to the sides, palms facing up to the sky. And taking this few moments in stillness. The body still, the muscles soft. The skin feeling spacious. And even your mind is beginning to feel spacious. Begin to bring your awareness back into the room you're practicing in. Gently deepen your breath. Beginning to wake your body up by bringing some gentle movements to your fingers and toes. Rolling your head from side to side. And reach your arms over your head and take a full body stretch. Yawn or sigh if you like. And then bringing one knee after the other in and making your way onto your right side. Taking a couple of moments here. Keeping your eyes closed, bring yourself up to seated. Any comfortable position with your spine long and free. Palms resting on your thighs. Feel the residue of your practice. Notice how you're feeling now. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. And then bow your head to your heart. Your best teacher. Namaste.